people, it's your girl Adeola. So since when did it become illegal in Nigeria to name your dog whatever you want? Like, somebody tell me, do you have the constitution? Hold on, I'm just checking the constitution. Maybe there's something that I'm missing, something about dog names and what you should call your dog. I cannot believe that a Nigerian, Joe Chinakwe in Ogun State, was arrested and jailed for naming his dog Buhari. Who cares? Who cares whatever you name your dog or your children?
I have 3 dogs. One bear Obama. Why one bear my name, Joe? My full name is Joe Akin, but I abbreviated by calling that dog Joe. Then the third one is Buhari. I named these dogs towards my role models. I named my dogs towards those people that have name.
The court set his bail at 50,000 and I was like, what? I know that Buhari didn't have anything to do with this. I believe these policemen are just being overzealous.
His neighbor was the one that went to report him to the police. This has nothing to do with Mr. President. The neighbor is saying that his own father's name is Buhari, so this guy shouldn't have named his dog Buhari. And then they said this guy wrote Buhari on the dog, parading the dog where there were a lot of northerners in order to upset them.
These policemen, they are so annoying, so annoying. Of all the issues that we're facing in Nigeria, all those big people that stole big money, we're talking about billions. We've been taking them to court for months, nothing happened to them. But a guy named his dog Buhari and you sent him to jail. Even if he did this to disrespect Mr. President, as some people are saying, he still did not break any law. Am I missing something? Let me check the constitution again. My father and my God. This is something that you're supposed to just laugh about and move on. We have other pressing issues that we should focus on in Nigeria. I'm sure there will be somebody out there that named his or her dog Good Luck as well. Do we know how many people named their dog Good Luck? Are they arrested? I beg, come on. In fact, these policemen, they're so annoying because armed robbers will be robbing you. You will call the police, they will say they are coming. They won't show up until the robbers leave. They won't show up. But the same policemen are quick to arrest a man for naming his dog Buhari. What concerns the police with what I name my dog or my children? And our economy is down. People have not been paid since November of last year. We are busy arresting somebody for what they named their dog. This is so ridiculous. I know that Buhari didn't have anything to do with this, but by now he should have heard that somebody named his dog Buhari. And if I were Buhari, I would invite the guy and his dog to Aso Rock. Yes, especially since the guy said that he's a fan of Buhari. What happened?
But the most painful thing to me is that the way they kill my dogs. They have no right to go and kill my dog while I was still on detention. It's my dog, it's my pet. I love my dog.
They ate the dog? Oh my God. Oh, okay, see, my people, that should have been the story. Animal cruelty in Nigeria. Nigeria! They killed the dog. Father, where is thy face? Anyway, after going to court, they said that the guy would remain in prison unless his family members could bail him with 50,000 naira. And that's ridiculous. That's illegal. In fact, somebody needs to sue the policeman that arrested this guy. But you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Praise him. So my people, when God blesses you, can't no man curse you. Ladies and gentlemen, by now you must have heard about the Japanese plastic surgeon that is a Katsuya Takasu. Bless him, my brother, you are blessed. Okay, so jokes aside, I am just so excited that this Japanese man noticed all the trouble that our soccer team went through at the Olympics, from being stranded in Atlanta. Thanks to Delta Airline, by the way, for coming to our rescue. You guys are the best. He also knew about the fact that our coach was not paid for 5 months. The players were not paid. And then he knew about the fact that the kids did not arrive on time. By the way, the kids came like 3 days to the end of Olympics. People were like, what is this? Anyway, he knew about the money issues. He knew about the sports minister and his drama.
Because they are under 23 and they went to US and they are having problems. Does that become our business? Who took them there? What are they for?
Thank you very much, my dear. He knew about all these things. He also knew about the fact that despite all the troubles, our players gave their best at the Olympics and they won bronze. Yes! Actually, it wasn't only God that saw everything. I mean, God and me, because, you know, I've been keeping my eyes on our players at the Olympics and bringing you guys updates. Apparently, the man also saw everything from Japan, but he decided to go extra mile and invest in the Nigerian soccer team. Yes! He made a donation of $390,000. Praise him! Do you have the guy's phone number, by the way? Just tell him about one young girl like this doing African news. He must to make another donation, for this ministry. This is the Ministry of News. Now, the interesting part of the story, my people, is the fact that Nigerians don't have shame. Can you guys believe that the Nigerian Football Federation is now trying to claim this money? I said, they are demanding that the man should hand over the cash to them so that they can distribute the cash to the team members. I said, what? The devil is a liar, a double liar. Like I said earlier, my people, when God blesses you, who can't no man curse you? NFF, players were not paid for months. Where were you when the players did not eat for this? Where were you when the sports minister was saying that it's not his palaver, that the players were stranded in Atlanta? Now you want to show us that you are there. We didn't even know that we have NFF until now. NFF. Now only you waka come. You are so funny. And then they denied that they wanted to take the money. They said that they just wanted to ensure that the money is distributed through the appropriate channel. I was like, what is the appropriate channel? I was so glad that this man flew to Brazil before the end of the Olympics and he personally gave the players the check. Mikel Obi said he would give to other players as well. The coach was also ransomly paid. It's so unfortunate that foreigners value our players than we do. Anyway, the moral of the story is whatever you're doing, you may think that nobody is noticing you. You may have to go through some tough times, you know. The players, they almost gave up at one time, you know, before they played their final match. But I'm so glad that they did not. Let them be an inspiration to you. Never give up. If you think nobody has noticed you, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, look at Call It The World, he's still with me. Daytime, nighttime, part-time, and overtime. Editing, keeping it true. Nobody knows about him. You don't even know how he looks. But someday somebody will write him his check as well. Just remember me when, you know, I've been very nice to you. The truth is, you may have to do the right thing for a long time before anybody would ever notice you. Just keep doing it. Even if you have to sponsor yourself to the Olympics, like my sister Chierika Ukogu. Give it up for this lady. Woo! What an inspiration. This lady basically sponsored herself to the Olympics to represent Nigeria. No, she didn't win, but she went, she represented, and now we know about her, and people are interviewing her left and right, and I'm sure that in the next Olympics she would win something. We're very proud of you, Chierika. Go girl, you are everything. Like I said, let them be an inspiration to you because you just never know. You never know who is watching you from far or near and would just decide to someday bless you. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. And moving on to Ghana. Cool Ghanaians. Why not? Chale, why? How can a pastor beat people in church in front of his whole congregation? In fact, this guy basically flogged them for sleeping with each other. No, really, which Bible is he reading? Would Jesus do this? Is this how to correct people? And then they wonder why a lot of young people don't want to go to church. You cannot discipline them at home, considering the fact that he said that he adopted the two of them, you know, the boy and the girl. The boy is 16, the girl is 14, and he said that they've been living with him for years. If you must discipline them in front of the church, why can't you talk to them about the consequences of their choices? Seriously, what kind of church is this? And all these people were sitting there watching him beat them. Haba, since you raised them in your own house, shouldn't you have noticed if something is going on? Is this the time to be beating them in the public? I hope the girl did not lose the pregnancy because they said that she was pregnant. By the way, what is the name of that pastor? What? Obinim. You are lying. No. You cannot be serious. My father and my God. This is the man beating people for sleeping with each other. Hell, what? Chale, isn't this the same pastor that impregnated the wife of one of his junior pastors? See me say trouble. For 2 years. 2 years, this man was sleeping with the wife of one of his junior pastors. It wasn't even like something that happened once. He confessed that the affair lasted for 2 years until he impregnated the woman. A married man that impregnated another man's wife. Who beat him when he did that? Who flogged him? Did he even step down as a pastor? Did he even stop preaching after he did that? No, he just said that he confessed it to his wife and they prayed together and he moved on as if nothing happened. And then he went on a popular Ghanaian show where he said that him having an affair was a good thing because a lot of people see him as an angel since God gave him the gift of performing miracles. He said that it was God's plan for the affair to happen because it made his church members realize he's also a human being. Can you imagine that he said that it was God's plan for the affair to happen? That shameless adulterer, an adulterer that is still doing younger, coming up with excuses for sleeping with another man's wife. He's now the one beating up teenagers for sleeping with each other. Tell me something. And for God's sake, why are so many African Christians so gullible? Seriously, they're still going to a church like this? One time like this same man was kicking a woman's stomach and the video went viral. Amen.
Jesus. Jesus.
People said that the woman was pregnant, but he said that, oh, she wasn't pregnant, she just had fibroid, and he was trying to cure the fibroid. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. He has no right to kick anybody's stomach, not to talk about another man's wife's stomach. Are you kidding me? The same pastor would lay on people in the name of healing them or in the name of doing deliverance. Yes, I mean, just imagine. He likes to lay, especially on women. I don't know what it is with him and women. And I've read somewhere that part of the miracles that he performs is to help women get bigger breasts and bigger butts. I was like, oh, shut up, Polly, the way you get excited when you hear things like that. Get out. And bigger breasts and bigger butts. I said, I did not read this in the Bible. Which Bible exactly is this man following? The most ridiculous thing was when he claimed that he could make a man's private part bigger. What have these people turned a church into? And he actually had a man pull down his pants in the church in front of everybody, and everybody was seeing his manhood in the name of miracle. I said, don't show it.
Sure, Obinim asking.
What is wrong with you? We are not showing that. I beg, take it down. I don't want the photo and I don't want the video. I beg. Hey, we are not showing that. Thank you. What kind of nonsense is going on in so many churches of nowadays? He's clearly taking advantage of people who are naive. Ghana. Ghana. How now? Is this how you will continue to watch him? And then when the domestic violence and victim support unit summoned him for beating these teenagers, he showed up with his congregation. I was like, I can't believe this. That people will still follow him to go and defend him. Like, that worries me. It worries me a lot. Honestly, Ghana, do something about this swindler that calls himself a man of God. And while we are at it, can you please advise him on his wardrobe choices? Seriously, pink suit, hot pink. What is that? Is this bright blue or purple? What is this? My brother, now only you are what is this? Look at this. Seriously, this is 2016. I honestly hate when someone takes advantage of people, especially when they use the name of God. It gets on my nerves big time. But you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
Alright, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out!